The challenge we face in civil construction is that there's a huge number of companies and a huge amount of development happening. This creates a skill shortage along with closed borders.
Infrastructure isn't something kids always, think about necessarily, but having to put ourselves out there, teach them about it and bring them to site projects like this. You can see how observant they are, how much they're keen to get to know.
There's a lot more opportunities in this day and age for career pathways for our students than I think there ever has been. So, making careful choices on what they want to be doing and what education is required to get them from point A to point B.
We're a small country school, so the businesses seem so big and the construction sites are so big that they probably wouldn't know where to start and get their foot in the door that way.
I think in general, deciding what you actually want to do and if you enjoy it or not, because I think most kids, they want to do something, and if they're going to work for the rest of their lives, they want to do something that they might as well enjoy instead of something they wouldn't,
They just don't have enough information about the industry. They just go in and they have little childhood aspirations for what they want to do. But with stuff like this program here, it gives the students more information about it, so it gives them more of an idea of what it's going to be like, and yeah, so I think that's really good.
Our partnership with Smart Waikato and the SSEP program has really brought to the forefront the need for us to engage with our communities at a younger age group than what we traditionally have. We need more people to think of civil construction as a career they want to get into before they start studying, before they choose their subjects, and give them the opportunity through the program to see how math is used on our construction sites in our business.
Try and make our mathematics relevant, but it's actually sometimes it doesn't. It's to fit what we teach. We're coming out here, it's shown us other options that we can use in the classroom.
Today at Park Estate Land Development, we have 4 stations set up for 48 students from Onewhero Area School. One of the stations is talking about earth moving. We're talking about stockpiles, scrapers, heavy machinery, and getting the students to try and calculate the optimum mix of machinery to move a stockpile from one location to another. We've got someone else talking and running through exercises on the 3 waters, on wastewater, stormwater and inbound drinking water supply. We're talking about the volumes, about drops, about gradients. We have a drone just over here beside us that our surveyors use to cut down on the amount of time they spend on site and improve the accuracy. The students get to learn a lot about Pythagoras, about trig, about volumes, about speed, about money, about efficiency. It's an ongoing education on math on an everyday basis.
So it's interesting seeing maths come into play with buildings, earth and everything.
I've made a joke about how, we never go on a trip for mathematics, and when we had this opportunity last year, it was just really amazing to be able to show students the relevance of what we do. The students actually were really appreciative of getting out there and seeing what is out there. So the opportunity for us to take a group out and really showcase our subject is pretty awesome.
I think my favourite thing was just going on site. Everyone was so welcoming and you got to see how it all worked and the site was active as well, so we did actually get to see people working, so I actually thought that was quite cool.
Actually, I have to say what I really enjoy about coming out to the sites is I learn. As an educator, I'm learning from the different aspects of Dempsey wood. So you've got your civil engineering, you've got land development and how that works, you've got civil infrastructure, how that works, the different types of machinery, the layers in this particular site, how that works. So mathematics have formulas, Pythagoras formulas, they work through with students, and of course some of our students have the opportunity to calculate and work out formulas that are given to us. So it's education on the go.
The Smart Waikato SSEP program, we've noticed a distinct change in our people and how they choose to engage with the program. We've got a lot more people coming forward to put their names forward into the program and to be involved with it. For the students and the teachers, there's an awareness of what's gone before, and it's been really good to re-engage with some of the adults teachers and see some of the students around the schools. In one of the schools I went to, I was welcomed literally with open arms and also a hongi from one of the students that we met last year, and that was really gratifying for me personally.
The benefits, well, we're fortunate. We had SSEP come in and broker relationships between us and Dempsey Wood, for example. So building those relationships and having a look at the opportunities and the experiences on offer allows our students to become more excited, I suppose, about the opportunities in a particular industry.
I knew like engineering existed and stuff, and like all the roadworks, but I never knew like this much about it, so it was good hearing about it for the first time, and with my friends, which was even better.
So it has been really beneficial as a teacher to come out, because it's opened my eyes up as well as to how much mathematics is out there, like coming to these developments and you just see the outcomes, and you don't always think about the amount of work that's gone in behind it, and the amount of mathematics that is behind it all is huge, and it's from small stuff to really big stuff.
I did not know that much before we went on this trip, just because I'd never really thought of it that much. It wasn't really something I'd looked up online or anything, so these guys coming in and teaching us about it has been really helpful.
I'm not really sure what I want to do, but it's given me like an insight of what it's like in engineering and in that type of workplace, which has been good for me.
A whole learning opportunity for me as well, being a part of this and getting to actually be involved with the students.
It's actually opened my eyes a bit more, and it really gives you more of a opportunity to see what those career paths are like, and I think that's really valuable.
On a personal level, the Smart Waikato SSEP program has been great for me. I've learnt more about interacting with the students, about the education system, about going back to the curriculums and how to engage with some of the students. The 3 different schools that we engage with across the program are all very different, each with their own challenges and each with their own unique personalities, and it's been an amazing experience getting to know everyone.